What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another vid. This vid we're gonna be tackling the master cylinder. We're gonna be doing electric fans, upgrading the electric fans, and also I put the catch can on. And those of you who are wondering, as you can see, well, you can barely see that yellow antifreeze right there, but it's been like that since I replaced the head gaskets. So the head gasket leak, I think we fixed it, solved it, because we're in January right now. And in the last video I did post it in January, end of December, but I replaced those heads in November. So yeah, still holding fluid. But yeah, let's just get into this video and stop wasting time. Alright guys, so gonna mount these new fans on. You can see I gotta drill new holes for these fans, and they you have to make your own connector. So I'm gonna just connect it, cut this connector off the old electric fans, and put them on the new ones. There's something else I was gonna say. Oh, these fans, they're see, permacool. These fans are pretty thick. Let me get the old fan, show y'all. So yeah, there's there we go. Now y'all can see there's a significant thickness, you can see. But yeah, so if y'all mount these electric fans and you don't have a whole lot of space in your engine bay, I wouldn't go with these fans because they're not gonna fit. I got decent room from my radiator to the motor, so these will fit on here. I'll put the part number in the description on these. I think the CFM was 2800 for each fan. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get these installed, and I'll check back with y'all. Alright, so finally got these electric fans mounted on. I did put some wider washers on here, had those just laying around the house. Let me mount these back on the radiator and see if they work or not. Alright y'all, see I got the shroud back on the radiator. Let me go get my laptop and turn these electric fans on, see if they work or not. And if they do work, these are going to be like crazy loud. And I do have these connected to the Terminator X. That's why I need to get my laptop. All right, let's see. Fan number 1. Send that to the ECU. Yep. Turn that one off and turn this one on. Send that to the ECU. Turn that off. Like you just saw, both of these electric fans, they work. Got this on. Now we're gonna go straight to this right here, the brake master cylinder, and get that in. All right guys, so it's the next day. You can see I got this new brake line right here. That's the braided one, and then this one right here is the old one I got on there. The reason it's still there because I got unbolt this right there, and the bolt stuck on there, so I'll just worry about that later. I'll put the part number in the description of this brake hose. Yeah, brake hose. I don't know why I said brake line. Brake hose right here. I'll put the part number in the description. I couldn't find this brake hose separately. I only found it with the kit, and it comes with this brake hose and then the braided brake hose for the front brakes. So if any of y'all want to just replace these rubber lines in general, But if you're just like me, you got the Wilwoods or little shop in the front, and those came with braided brake hoses. I'm gonna be using those, so I'll have some extra ones laying around, and I guess just save them for another build. But anyway, stop rambling on. That's the brake hose. Let me show y'all the master cylinder I got. All right, so I got the Wilwood kit right here, and this is that brake hose number, part number right there. Put that over there. Anyway, this is the Wilwood kit. I'll put this kit in the description so y'all can look at it and stuff. Yeah, what comes in the kit is this proportioning valve you see right here. So yeah, then I got these brackets to mount the proportioning valve. Then it comes with these fittings right here, and then it looks like you can see these fittings right here has different sizes, and I didn't know that. So yeah, that's cool. Got the plugs right here also. Obviously you got the master cylinder right here. Okay, cool. Can mount the brake lines on either side. Can't even see it, my hand's blocking it. There it is. Cool, I didn't know that. Fancy. Comes with the push rod. Oh, okay. And then it comes with the bleeder kit. I wasn't for sure if it came with this bleeder kit or not, because when I looked on the Wilwood website and even Summit Racing, then that's where I ordered this stuff from, Summit Racing. It didn't say if it came with this bleeder kit or not, but it does. So yeah. Some stickers. And then all this stuff. Got your pedal ratio, push rod travel. So yeah, all that stuff. Alright, so this right here, this brake pedal push rod kit, this I have to order separately from all that stuff. Because you're gonna need this. Yeah, I gotta open it up to show you. But yeah, you're gonna need this to mount it to the brake pedal, because you can see that's just straight piece. So yeah, it doesn't come with this part that'll attach to the brake pedal. Alright, then also you're gonna need to get one of these right here. This goes on the pedal in between this part right here, so you can be able to mount this to the pedal. This I will cut to make it fit, but yeah, we'll get into this part a little bit later, and I'll show y'all what I'm talking about so y'all can get a better idea. But yeah, and I think I got this, well, I ordered this through Amazon, but you can get it at Tractor Supply. So yeah, if I can find the part number, I'll put the part number on this in there also. So yeah. Oh yeah, and then the size of this booster or master cylinder, my bad, not booster, we're deleting the booster. The size of this master cylinder is a 15/16 inch master cylinder. Hopefully that's a big enough bore to move the fluid to the brakes. My front and rear brakes, they're both 4-piston calipers, but the rear are 12-inch rotors, and then the, oh man, I forgot what size the front. I think the front's a 14-inch rotor. I don't remember now. I do have a video about those brakes if you want to go back and watch them, and that'll give you a deeper description on what kind of brakes they are. But yeah, the rear is Wilwood and the front is Lil Shop. But like I said, the front and rear, they're both 4-piston. So I hope this 15/16 will be enough bore to make it stop good. And then I did drill out my pedal I'll have to show you all that later, but I did drill out a hole on the pedal to move so I can get a good pedal ratio. I think where I drill it out, I forgot if I drilled it out to where I got a 6-to-1 pedal ratio or a 7-to-1 pedal ratio. Yeah, I don't really remember now. So let's just say I got a 6.5 pedal ratio. I don't know. But yeah. All right, and guess what? We're not done yet. So I got this 1/4-inch thick aluminum plate right here. You can see I drilled these holes and drilled this part right here out. This will go on the firewall to block that big hole on the firewall, like I just said, where the brake booster was. And this will give it more strength, be sturdier to mount this master cylinder on here. You can, I think level 7 Motorsports, they make a bracket. You can buy, I think it's Billet Machine. You can buy their bracket for the C1500s, but that thing was $175 at this time making this video. So, but yeah, but like I said, it is machine. So, yeah, Billet Machine. But still, I just got this 1/4-inch thick plate, cut it to size, drill some holes in here, drilled that, and that'll be fine and work for me. And then whenever we get everything situated, mocked up, and then when we're gonna final assembly this, I'll paint this. Yeah, I'll paint this. So, all right, guys, you can see this plate I drilled. It is big enough to fit over the master cylinder, and then this hole right here I drilled in this plate, it's a 2-inch hole. Let me see if I can mount that into the truck right here. Oh yeah, then you can see I gotta drill these holes. And what's weird about this truck, it already has holes right here where you can drill, and it looks like this cab was made for like a manual brake setup, which was kind of weird. Oh, and if you're watching this, yeah, going to manual brakes. So I probably should set that first of all. But I think at this point in the video, you'll kind of figure that out. So yeah, let me figure this out real quick. I'll get back to you. All right, guys, so I've been doing some test fitting and stuff. So this right here, remember I said earlier to get this? Well, scratch that. Don't get this, because this won't fit in there. So yeah, so I went ahead and got this one off for sure, put the part number, description, but that fits perfectly in there. And then this side right here will be against well, maybe that side. No, yeah, this side right here. Let me zoom y'all in so y'all can see. This side right here, I'm gonna bolt this to the pedal side right there, and then this side will have like the washer and the nut. So that's how I'm gonna do this. All right, then if y'all can see up there where I got that red paint marker line right there, that's where I drilled. And below that is the stock location. The stock one was like 3.4 or something to 1 pedal ratio, and then like I said earlier, I moved that up, and that's between a 6 to 1, 7 to 1 ratio, something like that. But yeah, and then I did drill that hole way too big. Yeah, you can see I did drill that hole way too big because I was planning on running this big bolt. Focus. It's not focusing, but I was planning on running this big bolt through there. But that little pipe fitting, bushing fitting, not just so y'all, because I was about to use that and that big bolt, but that won't fit through the that eye loop fitting thing. But yeah, I'll figure it out. Just don't make the mistakes I did. That's why I'm showing y'all this. See, I got this plate somewhat mounted on here. I think I might use flush mounts. You can see right here on the top ones, but at the same time, I hate that this is a Phillips flush mount right there. That's all they had at the parts store. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna use that or not, but at the same time, I do need a flush mount bolts right there. But yeah, I'll figure that out when we get to that point. Then on here, you can see I got this fitting right here, and I got this. So the proportional valve, I am running a proportional valve on here, which actually is kind of complicating things for my brake lines. Because you see I got this fitting right here. Anyway, this brake fitting, this one is a half by 20, something like that. This one's a half, this one's 3/8. And on the proportional valve, it's 3/8, so this will fit on there fine, but this won't. So I gotta convert this somehow to fit on the proportional valve. And for some reason, no one makes a brake fitting going from half female to 3/8 male. So right now I'm trying to figure that out. I think I got to figure it out, but I won't know till I get the proportional valve and stuff on here. I'm still waiting on parts to come in, so when those parts come in, I think I'll have it figured out, because I want to use these stock brake lines, and I'm definitely gonna have to bend them and everything to make them fit. But I think these will work on here. But yeah, whenever I get these fittings figured out, I'll put it in the description. I'll let y'all know later in the video what exact fittings I use to make these stock brake lines work on here. Alright guys, so you can see I got this bracket, got it bolted on here. Now y'all know y'all gonna hate me because I got some Phillips heads in there, because like I said, when I went to the parts store, that's the only bolts I can find to put on there. So yeah, that's what I went with. Then I got these two. Those aren't bolted to nothing. I just got those in there to make sure the bracket is lined up, because that's where the master cylinder is gonna bolt in right there. So yeah, now I just gotta wait for the fittings. Well, I got this covered up, but wait for the fittings for those, and bleed the master cylinder, and then well, bench bleed the master cylinder, install it, bleed all four corners, and then yeah, that'll be it. And then whenever I get this thing on the road, we'll see how good these manual brakes are or not, because yeah, that's what everyone's going to nowadays, manual brakes. And then some people say they suck, some people say they're great, but that just depends on your pedal ratio, what bore size master cylinder you got. So hopefully I got the right size, but like I said, I won't know till I actually get this thing on the road. Guys, so as you can see on here, the fittings finally came in. I know what y'all thinking, that this is a lot of fittings just to fit a half female to a 3/8 male. Well, it is, because this is the only thing I could find, the only way I could think of to convert that. And then while I was waiting on these fittings to come in, I was like, you know what, let me just get on the internet and keep searching, and maybe I'll find it. And sure enough, I did. I found a pack of fittings that actually had a 3/8 male with the half female, so reducer or whatever. And like I said, it comes in a pack of 3, and it's on Summit Racing. So I was like, I could put these on, or I can wait a couple days. I can order them, wait a couple days for that fitting to get here and use that. It'll be a way cleaner look. But you can see I'm just gonna go ahead and use this because it's here and I already got it in, and I really want to get these brakes bled. Y'all can see we got it mounted on here. So yeah, now I got to do is bend these lines a little bit to make this fit on here better. Then the fun part, taking these off to screw those in there. I've heard that when you unscrew these lines right here to put these on here, put the top on, because the top helps it from not leaking as much. So that's what I'm gonna do. And also when I was bench bleeding this, like, I kept doing it forever and ever. Instructions say it only takes like 5 minutes to bench bleed this, but I kept doing for like 20 minutes because I kept getting little bubbles in the lines right there. And then I finally watched a video on it, and then in the video Wilwood said you're gonna get little pockets of bubbles in the lines. That's because the plastic fittings right here, air's getting in these fittings, so that's why you're getting tiny little pockets of air in there. So they said that's fine. Well, yeah, in the video said it's fine. You can still install it, and you know, obviously you're gonna have to bleed the whole system, and that should get the rest of the air out. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Alright guys, so got the lines, everything hooked up. Still gotta bleed the brakes. But yeah, only thing is this right here. Let me zoom in for you. This right here, you can see it's hitting the firewall. I should have test fit all this stuff better before I connected it on there. Tomorrow I'm gonna bleed the brakes, and yeah, go from there. Alright guys, so I know I just said I was gonna bleed the brakes and do all that stuff, but I ended up cutting another piece of bracket out. Not a whole thing, just half of it, so I can space this off the wall, because like I said before, this was touching the firewall and that was low-key annoying me. So yeah, make this bracket. Hopefully it'll get this line off the firewall. I still gotta adjust the push rod length and everything, get that cut and fit it up, and then I could bleed the brakes. But for now, let me put this bracket on, and I'll turn the camera back on, show you I got it on, and we'll go from there. All right, y'all, so finally got this back on here again, but you can see on camera this is off a little bit, but that's just gonna have to be like that. It'll function just as good. I don't know if y'all can see, I don't know how good y'all can see on camera, but it is still, well, it is, this line still is hitting the firewall, and you can see it is still kind of pushing out that way slightly, but it was better than before. I'm just gonna have to mess with it and bend the line or whatever. I could space this out more, but I'll have to get longer bolts, as you can see. So yeah, those of y'all that are doing this, you could put get a 1/2 inch bracket and then add like a 1/4 or whatever, because these are 2/4, and y'all, it's not even focusing the camera. Now I just gotta get the right length for the push rod and then go from there. All right, y'all, as y'all can see, that fitting right there is leaking. It's leaking pretty good. So the other fitting that I was telling you about that I found in a pack of 3, that's a 3/8 male to a 1/2 female. I went ahead and ordered that through Summit Racing, so that'll be here in a couple days. All right, guys, so you can see, switched it up again. So took that bracket off, got this fitting on here, and you can see this brake line. I bent it where it's not touching the firewall anymore, and it's not touching the fender. Yeah, see, it's not touching the fender. For some reason, it was really hard for me to find that fitting, but I found it at the last minute. Inside you can see, got the lever right there. And also, when I was waiting for that fitting to come in, as you can see, I ran some of the lines, not lines, I don't know why I said that, the wiring. I ran some of the wiring for the master cylinder. You can see this one I got going all the way around there to the battery. On the instructions, it's supposed to be one of these supposed to stay hot, and then another one's supposed to go to your brake lights. But I'm gonna have this routed to a relay for my brake lights. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna route those. Hopefully it works. I'm pretty sure it will, but when I get the bed on, not this video, but when I get the bed on and stuff, I'll find out if it works or not, and yeah, just put an update in the video and let y'all know. So let me get to bench bleeding this thing again, and then we'll go from there. Alright, y'all, so a couple days passed by. Yesterday I did bleed the brakes, so we got that done, situated. I had no problem doing that. Got the relay on the brake light, that works too. So yeah, let me turn the camera around and show y'all. Alright, y'all, so like I just said, finally got this master cylinder bled. Brakes work. I won't know how good they work till I get it on the road. Make sure you subscribe and just keep up with what's going on if you want to know how good this master cylinder works. Oh, and this is a 15/16 inch bore. I think I said that earlier in the vid. If I did, cool. But yeah, 15/16 inch bore. Took me little over a week to get all this done. Oh, and then obviously you can see I got the catch can, Evil Energy catch can on there. So yeah, I finally got that on there. I think I had that laying around for a few months now, but yeah, looks pretty good. Like I said, I bled the brakes yesterday and there's no leaks on there, which is good. And then there you go. Now y'all can see got that fitting on there like I already showed y'all. And all those fittings I use, yeah, don't do that. I was just showing y'all what not to do. So yeah, anyway, that's about it for this vid. So yeah, and then you can see this right here. Let me zoom y'all in. This right here is the lights for the brakes. I got that wired up. Just follow the instructions. Actually, I'm gonna show y'all here in a little bit that those work. Will my tail lights work? Brake lights for the tail lights? Hopefully it works, because I got the bed off before I disassembled and started taking off wiring and all that stuff. The brake lights were working. Hopefully they do work. But anyway, the third brake light on the cab, that works when I push the brake. So I'm about to show y'all that in a little bit. So yeah, as you just saw, the brake lights, they do work. Yeah, almost ready to put this thing on the road now. All I need is the gearbox or the steering box. See, don't have one. Need that and the drive shaft. That'll all happen sometime next month. But yeah, and then I can just drive it around back here. Make sure the transmission don't blow up, because I mean, I did build that. Y'all can go check that vid out, or those videos of me building that transmission. So yeah, those are two things we need to get it running, and then for well, to get it driving. And then still need to get like an instrument, or the instrument panel, the clusters and all that stuff, so I can really take it on the road and then get alignment. Yeah, figure out the rear brake lights. But yeah, like I said, we're getting there, almost close to getting on the road. So it's taken me 3.5 years. Yeah, about 3.5 years to get it to where it is now. I never thought I'd get this far on here. I thought I was gonna like halfway build it and just stop, but we're almost there. So we're almost there. So yeah, I think that's it for this vid. Electric fans on, brake master cylinder, and then I got the catch can on. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, and those of y'all been following me for day one, thanks for supporting your boy, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.